Welcome back everyone. So today we'll be talking about this 4-liter mini fridge. So it looks very professional, white, but let's talk about what's actually inside. What can we fit in, how much it weighs, what are the dimensions, and the most important questions, what can it do for us? So apparently this thing can cool for us or warm things up for us or keep warm. But of course I'm mostly interested in the cooling function. So we're going to test it in this review. This kind of mini fridge is practically for everyone. It makes a lot of sense if you're a student in a dorm room or a small flat. It's an easy way to keep a few drinks, snacks, or skincare items separate without needing a full-size fridge. It's also genuinely useful for people who travel or spend time in the car. Campers, van lifers, road trippers. Being able to plug this straight into a car and keep things cool on the move is a big plus. It's great for drinks in summer, but also for things like medication that needs a stable temperature. For offices or home workspaces, it works well as a personal fridge under a desk. Quiet, compact, and not in the way. With regards to the power, well, we don't have any AC power here, it's just DC, meaning that we can charge it up via a USB-C cable. Easy. So in a camper van, in a car, if you're going for a road trip, easy. Now this one looks very professional. It's white, it's just simple white, and I think for a clinic, for a beautician, that would be ideal, but also in an office setting. Now let's actually have a look at the dimensions. So we got a depth of 9 inches, a height of 9 inches, and a width of 7 inches. Of course, inside it will be smaller, but let's take a look at how small or how much we can fit into the small space of just 4 liters capacity. So I've got some cans of Pepsi here, Pepsi Max, but you know, we're not advertising that. So here's our fridge. We've got a shelf, so there's only one position for that shelf to go in. Let's actually put in the cans of Pepsi in there and see how many we can fit in. So 2 already in, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, we closed it and it's not opening. So 6 cans of drink can go in there. That's actually not such a small volume. Now you're going to ask me, well, what about that door? Is it going to open? It's not, because it's got suction. It doesn't have the rubber as you would in a normal fridge. It doesn't have that rubber framing. What this fridge instead uses is a foam layer. So you can see that black foam lining. So that actually creates that suction on this door. So if you give it a shake, if you got anything bulging out, it will still close and will suck it in, so the door will not flap open. Now this is just a plastic construction, so it's light. This one here weighs just 1.5 kgs. The fan, I'm sitting right next to it, I don't hear it. It's like dead quiet. But I think we got the most important test now, and that is how cool can this actually get? Okay, so we're going to be using this infrared thermometer right here. So let's take a look at the surface temperature. I'm just going to take the tabletop, 21.8 degrees Celsius. Okay, so now we're going to see what's the temperature inside the fridge. Let's pop it open. The temperature is 9.2 degrees. I'll tell you what though. For chilling products, maybe that's not a bad setup considering we only have DC power. And I told you, like, I can hardly hear this fan working. But just about a week ago, we had another mini fridge on here, but it had AC power as well as DC power. And that one in the temperature test has actually dropped down to 4 degrees Celsius. So optimum fridge temperature. So potentially this one has a bit less power to it because it's just fed off either a power bank or just your USB socket. So yeah, it makes it a bit more versatile, I suppose, but then it loses that full power that we get from AC. So not bad. 6 cans can fit in there. It's light, it looks very professional, and it's just so convenient to use. I can't believe you can get a mini fridge that works off a power bank. Anyways, the affiliate link to the listing is in the description below the video. Do check it out if you're after a sharp price, because I got this one with that link for 15 bucks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.